Today, during this video, I will cover Chapter 5, the cardiovascular system. I am going to start with heart, blood vessels, and blood. Heart has two different types of functions as pumps. One is on the right side. Blood is pumped into the lungs where the blood is oxygenated. And on the left side, oxygenated blood is pumped into the systemic circulation. Next, there are several types of blood vessels, which are arteries, veins, arterioles, capillaries, and venules. The arteries are identified as carrying oxygenated blood to the tissues, while veins carry deoxygenated blood back to the heart. Arterioles are under the control of the sympathetic nervous system and constrict and expand to regular blood flow. Also, it transfers blood from arteries to capillaries. Capillaries carry blood away from and exchange nutrients, waste, and oxygen with the tissues at the cellular level. Venules are small blood vessels in the microcirculation which allows deoxygenated blood to return from capillary beds to large blood vessels. There is basic constitution of the heart, and I explain some of them. The inferior vena cava vein, it carries deoxygenated blood from the lower half of the blood to the right atrium of the heart. Aortic valve, it opens to allow blood to leave the heart from the left ventricle to the aorta. Cardiac cycle is the sequence of events that happens when heart beats. In the diastole, the heart ventricles are relaxed and the heart fills with blood. In the systole, the ventricles contract and pump blood out of the heart and to arteries. The atria contract at the same time, forcing blood through the atrioventricular valves into the ventricles. Cardiac output. It is a measurement of the amount of blood pumped by each ventricle in 1 minute. Heart rate is the number of times your heart beats each time. However, the rhythm and strength of the heartbeat could also be noted, as well as whether the blood vessel feels hard or soft. Stroke volume is calculated using measurement of ventricle volumes from an echocardiogram and subtracting the volume of the blood in the ventricle at the end of the beat from the volume of blood just prior to the beat. Now to summarize this chapter in giving an example of cardiac output is, if you are top cardiovascular athlete, your cardiac output can increase even higher levels because you might have good lungs more than non-athletes because of your exercise or fitness level. But it is might considered how old you are.